Hi, everybody. So my name is Tracy Tippett, and I'm transitioning. Um, I think I really want to thank all the younger folks in their 20s, maybe in their 30s, who have really gone before me and paved the way for me to make this video about my own transition. I certainly have found a couple of folks who are older doing this, and what I hope to bring is maybe some additional information that will be helpful to folks. Um, so I'm 50. I'll be 51 in September. And I always sort of lived on the fringes of the gay LGBTQ is a more appropriate word community. Um, I certainly do work with that community. I was a psychotherapist for a long time and saw lots of folks and worked with folks, even transitioning. But I think for me, um, I think I just felt like it was sort of the life I'd been given, and I was kind of supposed to make do with what I had. So plus, when I was 20 and looking at transitioning, you could really only get that in Switzerland, and I didn't think that I could go there. So a couple of things that maybe I can bring to the platform. I am a contractor for the federal government, and I have been um, talking to my colleagues about the transition, and they've been super supportive. I flew to DC on Sunday, and I got back last night, and I had a conversation with my Children's Bureau partner, and that went really well, and I'm really glad. I think it says a lot about being accepted and certainly tolerating diversity and wanting to be inclusive in that environment. So I'm really happy about that. I don't think it's been an easy process for me. It's felt really emotional over the last 3 weeks. Um, I don't want to say some of the cliche things about hurry up and wait, but that is certainly true. Um, I started taking tea on August the 4th, and I've just had my third shot today. And um, I started laying the groundwork at work and with my family before I did that. So like late July. Um, I also have an adopted 6-year-old. I adopted him when he was 2, basically as a single parent. And so I think that um, I want to get his perspective on here as well, so he can talk a little bit about what this transition will be like for him. Um, in terms of physical symptoms, um, I've noticed a couple of changes, not a whole lot. I'm not sure that my testosterone levels they were fairly low before, and so really I feel terrific. But I haven't noticed a lot of other changes. Just some subtle things like I noticed that my skin is more oily, which is really weird. That's never been the case, and so I think that's one of those things to be expected. Um, I also noticed that I'm hungry quite a bit. Um, I'm pretty short statured, like 5'2", and I've gained about 5 pounds. I do go to the gym about 4 times a week, and I feel like my body's shifting kind of maybe internally. I don't really know how to describe it, but it feels different. I feel a little bit different. The other thing is that this is my regular voice anyway. So it's a little bit deep, but the resonance sounds different to me, and so I don't know. I think that's probably going to come maybe in the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks. It certainly feels deeper at times than it does at other times. I was putting up a dog run for my dog. anyway, we have a lot of land, but there's also bear, and so I want when I work from home, and I want to be able to see him out there playing and stuff, and make sure he's safe. And anyway, I about fell off the ladder and screamed like a really high pitched scream, so I know that I have miles to go on the testosterone thing. Um, I I'm excited about this process. My family is very supportive. I've told all of them, um, and um, I think that because of where we are, sort of as a country, there are both fears right now about this transition, but also acceptance that I probably wouldn't have had earlier. So I feel good about that. So anyway, this is my sort of intro video, and it will help me document the changes. Um, so I'm looking forward to putting up more of these, and I hope the next video we can put up is my son talking about his experience. So anyway, take it easy. Bye.